lost my best friend Kyle to a car accident one time, and it affected me mentally and very physically. Me and a couple of my teammates, and all thanks to God for it, because a couple months before I was doing my little Bible study like always, and before anything I read it was a Bible verse that said, "Why should you die before your time?" And I was going to the football group chat to tell them, "Hey, I just read this, and what a great experience I had with it, and like, just all thanks to the Lord." And as I was scrolling up, they had said that Kyle passed away, and I didn't believe it. And so I walked into my mom's room, and I kind of told my mom, I was like, "Hey, I just found out that Kyle got into a car accident." She goes, "Oh, is he okay?" I was like, "I don't know, they're saying that he had passed away and a bunch of other stuff." And it was a little bit afterwards, I walked into the bathroom and just kind of gaining my thoughts, thinking to myself that he really is gone, and I won't be able to see him after school. And the last time I ever really fully talked to him outside of the school board was he came up to my work one day, and he didn't ask for nothing. He didn't walk into the store. He just stood in his car and just was checking up on me. And I know that night I had everything laid out. Like I had the pen and the paper laid out. Like I was going to take my life that night. And the good Lord walked in, and he said he stopped it right there, sent my friend my way, and she just said, she's actually right there, Keegan. She said that the Lord loves me, and no matter what, He's always going to be there in my life. And that night, it just opened my eyes. And then the next day, I walked into work. It was really hard for me and stuff. And I got a text later on from my mom's friend, Miss Vonna, saying that there was something going on at the Prickle Barn that night. And I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll go. Like I had nothing else to do." And in my mind, I thought it was going to be like every other night. Like I was just going to go there, experience the Lord of the love, and just have a really good time. But as I walked in, I kind of realized this is not like every other night. They had Miss Pat and Miss Rebecca there, and they had Pastor Phil and Mr. Purple there. They was all there. And as I was kind of sitting there, they were kind of talking about mental health and what was going on in Boone County. And I was just sitting there shaking my head and crying for a little bit, because it just hit my heart in a way that it's just unreal. Because no kid should ever be going through that. Like we have people here, like my mom. I talk to her daily, but I just didn't want to put a burden on her, because she has her store going on. She has me and my siblings. I just did not want to be a burden on her life. Yeah, that's just kind of what happened. And then that entire service that they were doing, the entire time I could just thought I need to talk to Rebecca and Phil and Miss Pat about what's been going on. They can just let loose off my heart and stuff. And after the service, Miss Rebecca walked up and she showed me a little video and stuff. And I was like, "I need to talk to you and everybody else that I could talk to right now." And it was like a little circle, and I remember it. I kind of told them what's been going on and stuff. And they've all just been checking on me and seeing how I've been doing. And actually, Miss Pat Morgan was the one that invited me out here and sharing my testimony. And my goal is, for right now, if it can just hit one person's life and change their life, that they can just know that the Lord is there with them, and that He's always going to be there, and that He loves you. And that's really all I got.
Amen.